Welcome back to the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty on NCAA Football 06. Looking at the top 25, first of all, Iowa's number 1, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Purdue, Virginia Tech, Nebraska, Texas Tech, Colorado, NC State, Michigan there at number 10. Then you got South Carolina, Minnesota, Miami, Cal, Penn State, UCLA, Stanford, Auburn, Texas, Ohio State coming off of a loss, LSU, Florida State, Arizona State, Maryland, and finally Virginia. That rounds out the top 25. Portland State is atop the Big Sky Conference, followed by Eastern Washington, Montana State. We're 1-0 in conference play. Idaho 3-1. NAU is 6th. Then you got Sacramento State, Weber State, the only winless team, and then Idaho State is 0-2 inside of the conference. 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns to 7 picks for Kevin Fuller, but that gosh darn completion percentage needs to go up. He also leads our team in rushing, 166 and 2 touchdowns. Vince Robinson, but a little underwhelming as of late. Will Black coming off a heck of a game last week there. He's our leading receiver in just about everything. And the offensive line on paper is solid. Jimmy Kent with 17 tackles, that leads the team. He also has himself 8 TFLs, 3 sacks there for Cole Hurd, the nickelback. And then you also got 3 interceptions. Anthony Parquet, Kevin Orts, and Jimmy Kent. Simon Swain is the quarterback of Weber State. He's an impact player with a touchdown and a pick. Graham Olsen, 242 and a touchdown, averaging 6.4 yards per carry. George with a J. Capers is their leading receiver in everything, also with their lone receiving touchdown. Their offensive line is okay. They've given up 4 sacks in, I think it's 2 or 3 games they've played so far. 5 TFLs there for Jacob Dorsch, the senior, and they do have more interceptions than we do, coming in with 4. They are ranked number 110 in the nation. Montana State ranked number 64 as we try to bounce back. I mean, we're 2-2 on the season. Obviously, that's not what you want to do when you want to, eventually get to a conference or get to the national championship, which is what we've been trying to do for 11 years now. And it doesn't look like it's going to be happening this season, but we definitely have potential. I think we could go all out next year, but you know what? We're not worried about next year right now. We are worried about right now, and this is a pretty good start to the game. Vince Robinson with a huge run, and then Kevin Fuller over 20 yards there. Give it to Robinson again. He takes it to the left side. He's got some great blocking. Gets across the 20-yard line. 10-5 touchdown. Montana State. 3 huge running plays, and we're in the end zone already, capping it off with a 42-yard run from Vince Robinson. His first touchdown of the season so far, and it comes at a great time here. Huge opening drive by Montana State. Weber State taking over at their own 20-yard line. Graham Olsen going right up the middle. He's an impact running back of himself, and he's showing it off there, getting 17 yards. Give it to him again. He spins off of the first defender, but then gets caught from behind by Thomas, only picking up 2 yards. Play fake now. Swain rolls right into a sack. That's Alexander, I want to say, who got to him. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Swain dropping back to throw. He's going to complete that one to Capers, but he's going to be very shy of the sticks there, and they're going to be forced to punt. Play fake. Fuller throwing this one for the first time today down the right sideline. Tipped, and is going to be caught by Aaron Martin at about the 35-yard line. What a throw, dropping a dime right to him in between 2 defenders. Looking to throw again. He's going to be pressured to his left, though, and he's going to take off and run again. Steps out of bounds after picking up first down yardage. 2 carries and 32 yards already. Vince Robinson powering right up the middle, and he's in the end zone again. He was not going to be denied the touchdown. This one from 22 yards, and just like that, he already has 2 rushing touchdowns on the game. And, he's probably already nearing getting over 100 yards now. Take a second look at that. He was just running with power. There are 3 defenders right there that he just ran them over all at once. Montana State with the 2-score lead. Swain looking to throw. He's going to get walloped, though, as he lets that pass go, and he's lucky it wasn't ruled a fumble. Here's a run by Olsen as he takes it up right up the gut. First down yardage and more once again for him. Looking like this could be a potential battle of the impact running backs. Give it to him again, and he's in open space. Nicely spin move as he takes it right up the middle there. A little bit more to the right side, whatever it is, just shy of the red zone. Second down, now they're going to give it to Olsen again, spinning away from a defender. He's got a nice blocker, and he's in for the Weber State touchdown. The Wildcats on the board now as Graham Olsen spins away from a couple of defenders, gets some nice blocking, and it's been all impact running backs today. But maybe Weber State's has had enough of them, if I can get the words out of my mouth. Big TFL on that one. And then the next pass nearly picked off, looking for Marcus Lumpkin. Third down and long. Fuller dropping back to throw. Fires a strike over the middle to Will Black, but then he loses the football. Weber State takes over at the end of the first quarter now. And right when we get a big play, Will Black looking to continue his fantastic performance from last week, but instead he coughs up the football, and now Weber State with the opportunity to tie the game up. Another huge run there by Graham Olsen as he takes it right up the gut to close out the first quarter. Swain dropping back to throw now off his back foot, going to the end zone, and it's going to sail out of bounds. Third down and 10. Swain dropping back to throw, going to the end zone. Pass is going to be picked off by Kevin Orts, though. He's going to return this one because he wasn't sure if he went into the end zone. Probably would have been a safety or something like that. So we are going to be pinned pretty far back in our own territory on our own 7-yard line. But number 7 coming up with a huge interception there as, Swain floated that one to the end zone. It looks like maybe if he put it out there a little bit further, could have been a touchdown. But instead, Montana State takes over the football there as we get a turnover of our own. Vince Robinson on the carry. He's going to pick up a gain of 6. Fuller looking to throw now, firing that one to Will Black. He makes the catch and holds on to the football this time for our 7th first down of the game. Spreading things out on first down, Fuller rolling to his right. He's got a wide open Turner who didn't turn around to look at the football at the right time. I don't know what he was doing there, and I guess that's why he's the number 5 receiver on the team. Here's another big run by Kevin Fuller, though. 20 more yards on the ground for him, and that is why he has been our leading rusher through 4 games so far. He's looking to throw on this one, moving to his left. Now he's looking to run the football yet again. 20 more yards for him, getting pushed out of bounds at the 30. Robinson in the backfield. He's going to get that carry, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards there as we continue to just run the football. Taken to the left side, gets away from the first defender, but then gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 6. Fuller dropping back to throw. Weber State sends the heat. Throwing this one at the last second. Nearly picked off, looking for Aaron Martin there. But the pressure was on the way there for Fuller. He would barely got rid of that one to avoid the sack, but almost picked off too. We are in field goal range for Gabriel Fields. He's going to split the uprights and make it a 10-point game with 1.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Swain dropping back to throw as he's trying to orchestrate a 2-minute drill. Pass is going to be caught. George Capers down the left sideline, out at the 40-yard line there. Huge play there for the Wildcats. Play fake, Swain looking to throw. Instead, he's going to be sacked, and this time that was Alexander with his 2nd sack now and injuring the quarterback. So now enters the backup quarterback, Glenn Gilbert. He's looking to throw, but instead he's just going to be sacked. Just comes into the game just to get brought down. 4th down and 24. Get off of the field. Fuller dropping back to throws. Now he's trying to orchestrate a 2-minute drill. Airing this one out deep, tipped and incomplete as there were 2 defenders on Lumpkin. Going 5 wide again. Fuller's got time. Firing this one over the middle for Aaron Martin. His 2nd catch of the ball game gets us in Wildcat territory. Still going 5 wide now. Fuller under a little bit of pressure though. Rolling to his right, floats that one out there for Paul Washington. One-on-one coverage with him. I'm going to take that all day. He's got a huge size advantage here. He's like 6'6", got a great vertical that he refuses to use, but he doesn't have to use it there. Fuller once again looking to throw, firing this one to the end zone. Touchdown! Will Black continuing his greatness from last week here, moving to his left. But, we can talk about Will Black, but what a throw there by Kevin Fuller, right in between a couple of defenders. And that's going to make it a 17-point game at halftime. but there's still an entire half of football left to go. Weber State could definitely get back into this game. You know, we've seen them do it over the years, just playing them and whatnot. And, you know, this defense definitely is prone to crumble. 3 consecutive completions now for the quarterback. 2nd down and inches. Olsen goes right up that gut, and he's got the first down yardage. Out at the 47-yard line now, Swain, quick throw to the left, is going to be broken up by Orts. That's some number 1 corner type stuff right there. That's some lockdown corner stuff, breaking up those kinds of passes. Here's Olsen going right up the middle again, though, and these impact running backs on both sides of the football have been playing great. This throw over the middle is nearly gonna be picked off. We sent the pressure there, but Swain, who obviously back in the game from his injury, nearly threw another interception. Pass to the flat's going to be caught by the fullback, Dunn, and that's going to set up 3rd down and short. Coming out in the I formation, they're going to give it to Olsen. He takes it to the right side, runs over a defender, and he's got the conversion. Out of the 25-yard line now, here's Olsen again, but he's going to get brought down at the line of scrimmage. 9 plays on this drive so far. Here's the 10th. Olsen goes up the gut and picks up 8 more yards. All 117 of his yards today have come right up the gut, and they continue to do so as he has another 3rd down run. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter as Weber State has been milking this clock throughout the entire 3rd quarter. The clock continues to run after that Darren Perry sack. Here's Olsen going right up the middle. He's in some open space, and that's going to set up 3rd down at about the 7-yard line. Essentially goal to go now. Swain looking to throw, fire to the end zone. Touchdown, Jeremy Sims. Great throw there by Swain, getting it to only where his guy can get it. He had to go down on his knees to make the catch, but he did so great there. And that is going to, keep Weber State in the ball game. Pitching this one out to Vince Robinson. He's going to get taken down in the backfield. Very well played by the Wildcats. 3rd down and long. Airing this one out deep to the right side. And Washington using that vertical of his now. Finally, it's about time he did that. He's going to come down with the huge 3rd down conversion and get us in Weber State territory as we're going to be continuing to hold on to the football probably throughout the rest of this 3rd quarter now after Weber State used most of it. Fuller airing this one out deep, looking for Black again, and he's got him for a 2nd touchdown. 1-on-1 coverage. Will Black has got some great burners on him there, and he uses them. Great throw also by Fuller, just dropping a dime right on him there for the touchdown. So now into the 4th quarter, Weber State still down by 17. Do they have a comeback in them? Not if they're throwing interceptions like that. Picked off by the freshman Anthony Parquet. His 2nd interception of the season. Just a bad overthrow looking for the tight end and a bad read in general. 3 defenders right there on the tight end, and he threw it right to the safety. Vince Robinson going right up the gut. He's been pretty quiet. He had a big first half, but not so much in the second half so far, although this is only our 2nd drive of the second half, and it's going to result in another Will Black touchdown as he continues to dominate. He broke out last week big time against NAU, and he's just continuing to dominate now. This freshman receiver is for real, especially ever since we moved him into the slot. He has just been balling out, and that should be the nail in the coffin. Here's a play fake now. Swain firing this one deep downfield. He's got George Capers. 1-on-1 coverage there with the freshman, but still a huge play there. But that is going to take it to 3rd down and 15, and after the incompletion, 4th down and 15. Looking for the conversion and some garbage time points, and he's got his tight end, Preston, just enough with 1st down yardage. 2 minutes left to go in the game as they hurry things up now. The carry is for Capers, and he's going to get blown up in the backfield by Jimmy Kent. 2nd down and 15 after the loss of 5. Pass to the right. It's going to be broken up by Brett Garrett. Big time play there, and Jesse Schrouder appears to have gotten hurt on the play as he came in on a blitz. Nothing too serious, but he will be out for the remainder of today's game. 4th down and 15, looking for some garbage time points now. Swain fires left side. He's got Olsen, but he's going to be shy of the sticks. And with under 2 minutes left to go, Montana State's just going to run down the rest of this clock and get a dominant 38-14 victory here over Weber State. Man, this was a fun victory here for the Bobcats. We felt like we could do no wrong. We had that one fumble from Will Black, but after the fumble, he was unstoppable. 3 touchdowns there, the one to end the first half, that he had in the first half, and then those 2 he had in the second half. Fuller, only 9 of 13, but 269 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 69% completion percentage. Easily his best game so far this season. And then Vince Robinson finally playing like an impact running back. A $140 for Will Black, and obviously those 3 touchdowns of Martin and Washington, the only other ones to have receptions, and then no sacks given up by the O-line. You love to see it. The defense, they only gave up 14 points. Very strong game here by Montana State. 4 sacks, and then also 2 interceptions. Looking at the other games in the Big Sky Conference, Portland State wins a close one over Idaho, 29-27, as they continue their win streak going back to last season. Sacramento State dominates the Grizzlies in their game, and then Idaho State with the win over NAU. That's going to be a wrap on today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.